Today on Kicks Chronicles, we continue to speak sneakers and life with Raph from MySolezFly. We talk about how MySolezFly, the sneaker collective, has made it their mission to make sneakers way more accessible to people in Africa. We also discuss Ghana and the world famous Afro-Moses. And lastly, Raph tells us what kicks he would have with him if he was stranded on a desert island. This is Kicks Chronicles. Yes, people, Big PROZECH back in the spot, and you already know what it is. Welcome to your sneaker and lifestyle podcast, Kicks Chronicles. As I said, I'm your boy PROZECH. Welcome, episode 53. You already know what we're doing, man. We're cooking with gas. Thank you so much for joining us. To everyone that watched the last episode with Raph from MySolezFly Part 1, or listened to that episode, much love, honor and respect. I appreciate you, whether it be on YouTube or whether it be on any of our digital podcasting platforms. You already know what they are. I really appreciate it. The episode got a decent amount of support, and that's a vibe still. So I'm hoping for more of the same with part 2 with Raph from MySolezFly. Before I get into talking about this episode, last week I had the honor to go to Sneakerhead. Sneakerhead is a sneaker convention where a load of companies that are in and around the peripheries of sneakers are slap dab in the middle of sneakers, whether they be resellers or designers. They sort of converged on Brick Lane in the Truman's Brewery, and it was absolutely a vibe. I was there supporting Sneak Supply, you know how we do, but also getting some content for myself. Spoke to some amazing people. I'm not going to list out all the names, but bro, I spoke to some heavy hitters, so you're going to be seeing some content from there. I really should have done some content throughout the week, but you know, life. You get me? But yeah, man, you're going to see some content from there. And yeah, it was an absolute vibe. So yeah, shout out to everyone that I saw at Sneakerhead that came to say hello, that we got to vibe. We saw a lot of content creators there, which was really cool. People that I've not seen in person, only via my screen on my phone, actually managed to see them in person, which was a vibe. So yeah, a lot of really cool people and build up some connections. And a lot of times with these kind of events, the kind of networking events, not only are you seeing really cool products and people coming out with their coolest kicks, and obviously resellers trying to sell their bits and pieces, but it's an opportunity to vibe with people that you rate what they do online, and let them know up close that, okay, bro, like I actually rate you, or sis, I rate what you're doing, and yeah, give them their flowers in person, so to speak. So yeah, it was definitely a vibe. So look out for content from there. But yeah, let's get back to MySolezFly. Raph from MySolezFly, the African sneaker collective. You know, I love that. First and foremost, I love that. I love what they're doing, man. But this week, Raph sort of just basically schools me on how to be less selfish. Right. Now, I don't generally class myself as a selfish person, but when it comes to kicks, obviously, I go in for a lot of things. I resell. I'm not like a reseller. I will resell the odd shoe or whatever, just so I can pick up older ones or retros that I haven't got in my collection. So I keep my collection pretty light. As you know, I'm more about connections than collections, but I do resell. I'm not going to deny it. A lot of times if I get a really cool pair of shoes, I'm going to try and sell it on for the highest bid. But he schooled me, man. He was like, there are certain other shoes that maybe you don't care too much about. Maybe you get 1 or 2 pairs of those. And within the sneaker collective, within MySolezFly, they actively help each other to get those pairs. So somebody may want a pair of the Haritos, which he speaks about, or an Armand Meunier or an Oncto, and they will collectively say, okay, my man, you go for a size 7, I'll go for a size 8, you go for an 8.5, and they'll, as a group, collectively aim to get a certain amount of pairs, and they may ship that over to Africa, or they may be able to just hook up the people within the UK that support the thing and have made it known that they want those shoes. But either way, they're really paying it forward, and I think that's a vibe still. So I took a lot from that. This was one of the chats that I've had this year that I've actually, in terms of advice, I've actually received a lot. And very soon after this, obviously this was recorded maybe like a month ago. Very soon after this, man like PROZECH like got 2 pairs of Unk toes. I put it out there. I had 2 pairs or whatever that I didn't really want, and yeah, I managed to ship one out to a brethren. I think it was Patrick T actually, for retail. You get me? Because I didn't really want the shoe. I just wanted the shoe to have a look at it. Maybe in hand, I would like the shoe, and it wasn't doing nothing in terms of resale. So there was really no point. And some people missed out for some reason. So it is what it is. So I tried it. I liked it. And I'm going to be doing more of that moving forward. You get me? The only difference between me and them is them man get EA and Nike love them off, and I'm an outcast. So I never get EA. A lot of people getting EA this week. I don't get EA. You get me? Like, it just don't come. It don't fall on my app. You get me? He told me I have to reload my thing. You get me? Delete and start up again. I think I have to do it, man, because I've seen too much evidence to suggest that, yeah, my yay ain't the one that they're rocking with. Shout out to everyone from 2018 that remembers my yay is different to your yay. Because my yay is definitely not what Nike's vibe is on right now, you get me? We also talk about accessibility. What MySolezFly is doing to help people in Africa get accessibility to kicks, which is actually sick because you never really think about it, but there is no Sneakers Africa. There isn't. It doesn't exist. You get me? The drops that are happening in Europe, the drops that are happening in America and in Asia do not take place in Africa. It doesn't seem to be a priority for Nike, or maybe it's just a developing area. But when you throw your mind into really like who's consuming these shoes, like a lot of people from Afro-Caribbean backgrounds are consuming these shoes. There's a lot of athletes from these similar backgrounds that promote these shoes, but in Africa, Nike haven't made it a priority. Not just Nike, and I don't mention this during the podcast, but Adidas as well. They've not made it a priority. Maybe Puma as well. There are a lot of brands that have not seemingly made it a priority, like to make their kicks accessible in Africa. Now, I'm just talking from a layman's perspective. Raph is able to give us a lot more insight into what's actually happening because he's got his ear to the ground in Africa. But yeah, it was really eye-opening to hear that, the idea that like people in Africa that are sneakerheads that really want access to these kicks just don't have access, and there's not the right things in place for them to be able to get those things. Now, I'm sure there are some stores and I'm sure there are some boutiques out there that are doing their thing, but ultimately they should just have what we have. Like, there's no reason sort of why Nike shouldn't be providing that same access to some of the biggest markets in Africa. And I'm talking, obviously, I'm not disregarding any other country, but some of the biggest countries, especially like a country like Nigeria. I'm sure there's a Nike Nigeria, or why is there no sneakers app? Why do they not have access to Jordans and some of these really rare pairs that are coming out and that we have access to over here in England or in America or in Asia? Like, why is that? That doesn't make any sense to me. So yeah, he gives us a little bit of understanding about that. And if you're interested in that and in supporting what MySolezFly are doing, make sure you head over to their Instagram, TikTok, to their YouTube and support. Yeah, just support, man. He also talks to us about the world famous Afro-Moses. Afro-Moses is a type of sandal that they have in Africa, and he gives us the little breakdown because it's something that he always wanted, and somebody within his community heard that he wanted it and actually lined it up for man. So that's actually a vibe. So it talks about that. And lastly, we talked to Raph, and Raph explains basically what kicks he would take with him if he was stranded on a desert island. You know, that's one of my favorite questions, and it always tends to stump certain people. Let's find out if Raph got stumped or if he had that answer on lock, just had it in the holster, just just popped it out. You get me, like. But all in all, an amazing episode. Like, I really enjoyed speaking with Raph and MySolezFly. Like, I feel like we've definitely built a bond, and we text and we chat, and he's a vibe, bro. He's a vibe. And I just vibe with all the things that they're doing over there at MySolezFly. Just I really support. So make sure you go and support them. And also, I'm not gonna skirt over it. Raph kind of hots me up a little bit. I can't lie. Kind of hots me up a little bit because he thought that I rated Nigerian jollof higher than Ghana jollof. And I guess you kind of have to watch the podcast or listen to the podcast to find out if that's true. You get me? Because I do like that smoke. Can't lie. Really enjoyed this episode. Raph, as I said, is a brother now. Friend of the podcast. By this point, you probably will know, I've been on sneaker chats with, or sneaker talk with, on the MySolezFly Instagram. We done the live a little while ago at this point, and that was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Raph and Smalls. Smalls is going to be coming on. We've already booked that in, you get me? So another member of the MySolezFly family is going to be on here. So shout out to Smalls. He will definitely be making an appearance very soon. And yeah, man, it was an absolute vibe. I really enjoyed myself. So yeah, more stuff is going to be coming, more collaborations coming. Please, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all of that great stuff. Make sure to share the pod. If you like the pod, share the pod. You get me? Keep on putting it out there. Keep on sharing that positive energy, and it will come back. I know for a fact it's coming back because I'm praying for each and every one of you, man. You get me? And yeah, with all of that being said, I'm your boy PROZECH. This is Kicks Chronicles. And today our guest is the one and only Raph from MySolezFly. Enjoy.
What I don't like about resale is when resellers charge extra, like ridiculous amounts for the shoes.
Yeah, I hear you.
That's what I hate about resale. I mean, back in the days, you join the queue, you get your kicks, you top up 20, 10, give to someone, switch, you move. You get me? But then now people want to charge like £3,000 for a pair of shoes, bro. You're not going to spend £3,000. I mean,
I hear you, bro.
Of money, then you can do it. But I'm not saying it's wrong too. But bro, for a pair of shoes, nah, I'm not spending £3,000 on.
Yeah, and that's me. Like, I've not got any kind of hefty shoe to be. I've never worn a Travis. I've got a couple. I had a couple off-whites, but I've never had something so hefty to be able to charge a crazy to be able to charge a crazy price tag. Everything that I've ever sold has been bare respectful, man. You get me? Because ultimately,
with mine as well.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The one of the reasons why I sometimes get the shoes that I want is I never sell a shoe to make money off it. Never sold a shoe to make money off it. I hit pairs at retail and I give it to friends, people who want it. I've actually, the SB4s, the second pair, I gave it to someone at retail. I didn't charge a single dime off it. So keep looking out for my brothers. So people also look out for me when it comes. So with the Haritos SB Dunk, for instance, I took an L. My brother, one of my best, closest friends, Ademola, big up Ademola, he got this at retail, and he called me. He spoke to me that day. I was having a bad day, very terrible day at work, and then in that morning, I told him I took an L on this as well. And then in the afternoon, he calls me and tells me that he didn't check his phone, but he entered and then he won it. But he knows how much I want it, and I'm having a day, so that's my early birthday present. He got me this.
Wow!
It doesn't just end there. I'll tell you another one. So,
come on.
This Travis, my Phantoms.
Yeah.
Same guy that got it for me. He hit the Travis Phantoms at retail and called me and gave it to me. I was on the phone with him, actually. I was on the phone with him talking to him. Then he said, "Oh, I got exclusive access. Travis Scott Phantoms. Do you want it?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he just gave it to me.
So you know what, Raph, yeah? This is me being real talk, yeah? Are there applications to become one of your brothers or what? How does it...
No, bro.
How does it go? Can you tell me the process?
I think it's more about, I think you would even do it for me, bro. If I tell you, let's say, if we're entering a shoe and you don't want it, and you know how bad I really want it, you definitely try and hook me up, and then I'll probably owe you one still. So next time, if I do get something and I know you want it, or you call me that, "Yo, bro, I really need this shoe. Can you enter for me?" I'll definitely enter for you.
Do you know what, yeah?
That's what I do.
What you're saying is actually really cool. It's actually really cool. And it's probably the way it should be, bro.
It is.
It's probably the way it should be. Like, honestly, it's probably the way it should be. Like,
I'm in the threes. My cousin Grace hits exclusive access. I was talking about this shoe all week. She calls me, "Raph, I got exclusive access for these. I don't want them. Do you want it?" She got it for me. Literally.
Do you know what? Yeah. Nah, that's the way it should be,
That's
bro.
the way it should be, bro. Look how
that's the way it should be.
All
right, bro. You taught me something good, bro. You actually taught me something good. Nice. You get me, man? Nice. And maybe the reason why I've not been getting exclusive access is because, like, I've just been putting them on eBay or putting them on Go, just shutting them just like shutters. You get me? But maybe what I need to start doing, bro, is just put it out to the community and say, does anybody want this shoe? I'll give it to you, man, for retail. You get me? Like, and just let that good energy, that good karma come back.
You get it back. What you give,
get that good karma coming back. You get me?
What you give,
that's the vibe, bro. I like that. Do you know what? Yeah.
That's actually what MySolezFly does, you know. That's what the team actually do. So we're hooking.
I like that.
We're hooking the people back in Ghana up with pairs. So with the UNC tour that's coming out, we posted it on the story, and before the raffle starts, we already know how many people in Ghana that know us that want it. So for instance, with the UNC tour, we have like 5 people that want it. So I know that 5 people need it. Me and the entire team we've all split it. I'm getting an extra 7.5 if I can, and then others are getting different sizes. So we try and enter, we cop, give it to them at retail. And I'll tell you a funny story. There was a time that we really needed help in Ghana, or one of my cousins who's part of the MySolezFly team in Ghana, she had an issue with her school fees with the Bank of Ghana. There was a massive issue with it. They couldn't resolve it. Fortunately for us, someone who we helped secure shoes works in that bank. And she saw the guy, was like, "Oh, this is what I'm here to." It was sorted within 10 minutes. Now I have so many people with that connection that if I need something done for me back home, I have that relationship. So for us, I would say with sneakers, it's more than the leather and the rubber. It's the relationship that we do that matters. That's it for me.
Raph, yeah, you are speeching me right now, bro. I love this.
Bro, nice.
Now I'm getting involved. I feel like that's fantastic, bro. I actually think that's really, really good, man. Like, there's been so many people, like, over the couple of years that I've been in the game, yeah, that I've actually been like real cool to, man. Like, I feel like it's actually a good thing, especially like when you're not losing out. Like, just put it out into the people and see who you can help, and then people obviously just reciprocate, and it just goes the way around, and it's a good thing, man. I think it's a really cool thing. I'm gonna start doing that, bro. I'm not even joking, bro. I'm actually gonna start doing it.
If you buy like let's use the what you call it, the big bubble behind you. You got a big bubble, and you're going to resell it. You're going to make let's say about 30-40 pounds off it. That's Friday Chinese money. But the fact that sorted someone out, that person feels like, yo,
that goes further.
It goes more.
It's smarter, bro. Raph, I hear you, bro. You don't even have to sell me, bro. Honestly. Now, people that are watching, yeah, Like, do you know, I'm one of these people that I do things, like when something really makes sense to me, I'll trial it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a person that I do things. I don't just talk about them.
Yeah.
I do things, right?
Yeah.
And I'll see how it actually works in my life. But the thing is, yeah, one thing that I know for a fact, like, even as a Christian, yeah, right, I know that if you sow good seeds, bro, they do come back to you, right? And the thing is, sometimes you put certain things to a side and you say to yourself, like, because the reason why I resell is because I don't use any, I use money from Kicks to buy Kicks.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah. So I work a 9 to 5 similar to you, yeah, right? All of that money goes to my family.
Yes.
Like my wife, my baby, like just to make sure everything's looked after in the house, boom, 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 right? Yeah. And I said to myself when I started the channel and when I started getting into Kicks, that how could I get into Kicks in a way that doesn't affect my family negatively? And that was what I came up with, right? But then I feel like I'm at a point now where the channel is doing well enough that it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing all right in terms of Kicks, right? That I feel like I'm in a position now where I could be like, oh, like, I'll go for this, not necessarily because I want it, but because I know somebody else wants it. Yeah. And if somebody else wants it, just put that energy out there to say, by the way, if somebody really wants this shoe, just let me know and I'm going to go for it on your behalf as well. And just like keep that positive energy flowing, bro. And
you're sowing a seed.
Bro, and I feel like that's a smarter way to, especially in this game, and it helps to build a community. And I feel like that's probably like, because like looking at your family, looking at the MySolezFly group, like you've got such a massive following online. You've got such a great following online. And when you talk about things like this, like it comes from such a genuine place. It's actually really, really cool, especially like for people in Africa, which obviously is an area that's been neglected in terms of Kicks. Like it's massively neglected. Like I think it's like, I don't know a huge amount, but I know these people they don't have the access. There is not, I don't know if there's a Sneakers Africa, bro. I don't think there is. You get me? Like, I don't think they have that kind of access. And it's unfortunate because it's such a massive market. And those people out there love the product, bro. So what you're doing is massive.
Can I talk about a little bit about this? So with this whole MySolezFly thing, the way it started was because the people around me in this country have sort of like lived there in Ghana, and they've experienced how difficult it is to get your hands on authentic pairs. At the same time, even the ones that you get, even if it's fake, the fake is being sold at almost the price of an authentic pair. Or some of them are, it's so obvious. And for a sneakerhead, you don't want to promote that. So we being in a position where you've experienced the difficulty, we decided, you know what, we have the opportunity to buy the shoes and send it back home. Let them have their shoes. We'll do it at our spare time. When it's not affecting our work, we don't do it during working time. Some people within the group have that flexibility where they're working for themselves, so they can respond to DMs, they can chat to people, they can create content, they can do that. So those people can handle it. And then the rest that are doing 9 to 5s, we sit back, and after 5, we take over, we do what we need to do. So we started off by buying. Initially, it was like, you know, we create a single box. Everyone that orders for the entire month, we put the shoes inside it and then send it. But then we realized that it was taking about 6-7 weeks, sometimes 5 weeks to get their shoes. People couldn't wait. And so we had to find another way. DHL was being too expensive. I had to look around. We spoke to several people till we found a courier or a shipping service, which was much cheaper, but it was very quick. And then we started using that, and then we started getting the shoes to people. Bro, if I tell you the number of sneakerheads that are in Ghana, the whole MySolezFly idea is just to try and help people get their hands on authentic shoes. Also try and build the community back home, because there are massive, a lot of people, and it's not as if they can't afford it. A lot of them can afford it, but they don't have access to it. If there were to be a Nike shop there, or they had an end or anything of that sort, they would have bought the shoes.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
sometimes you have to be there, and the only time you can get a shoe is if your cousin is coming from the UK or
Yeah.
America, and then let's say you have to inconvenience them. You know what? Can you please put it in your luggage? And then it comes up. It's sometimes scrambled. Sometimes
Yeah.
for you, my weight SS bag. I have too many things. Yo, so we decided, you know what? Let's help our people back home. And I was hoping that maybe this would get to a level where it would attract the attention of some of these stores, some of these companies, and then probably partner with us to set up something there to give the people what they want. Because
bro,
people love shoes back.
Bro,
it's mad.
Honestly, like what you're describing is so amazing, bro. I can't like, and the thing is, yeah, sometimes people like listen or watch these things, and we're talking about shoes, we're talking about kicks, blah, 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 but these are like first world issues or whatever. But you have to remember, like in Africa, the things that we take for granted, they don't have as readily available. You just have to be mindful of that. Like, not everybody's got access.
Not
like
everyone.
In the UK, you can decide whether you go for a shoe or not, right? You have the options, right? And but in Africa, they don't even have the option. It's not even available to them. In 2023, why would Nike not have Sneakers Africa, bro? Like, in what world does that make sense? Like, so it's like it's so weird that now like talking to you, it's all coming into my mind because I've not even thought about it until now. It's not even come into my mind until now. But it's so important, bro.
It is. Look, I was thinking about this. That I even went into some of the shops to talk to people about this, where I was saying, you know what? Give us a list of all the items you have on sale, the things that people are not buying. Instead of us, we're talking about sustainability and all of those things.
Of course.
Things are going to probably end up being landfill somewhere.
Landfill. Yeah, real talk, bro.
Outlets. Take it back home. Let people buy it. There are shops there that are willing to sell these things.
Not even give it away. They will buy it, bro.
Buy it. And it's not as if it's not everyone back home that wants to be seen in the newest Jordan 1s. Most people that come into the DMs to ask for a shoe, they'll come in and say, yo, I've seen probably with this Nike, then can I get it in the blue and green? Bro, that's not how it works. But, you know, we don't have a blue and green, but you can get this. They just want something that looks nice, that they can wear. They don't care about it's the latest release or something. So they can start off with that at least. Take your things that you're going to fill some land up with it. Bring it there. Let the people buy it and see how it goes. Just do a trial or even partner with some store there and give them.
This is it,
bro.
They don't even have to expose themselves. All they need to necessarily do is probably just provide product. Because there's especially like when I'm thinking of stuff like this, I'm thinking Ghana, I'm thinking Nigeria, I'm thinking South Africa, I'm thinking big markets, bro. People like markets, like massive markets, bro. Where a lot of, and the thing is, we're not talking 20 years ago, fam. We've got Burna Boy, we've got Stone Boy, we've got like I'm saying Wizkid, Davido. We've got so many guys in the game, that are like doing amazing things, like apart from like athletes as well that are associated with these countries as well. It's like, fam, why are these brands not realizing that there's such a huge market in these there's such a huge market in these areas and utilizing it? Apart from like, and I'm saying this with all due respect, you can do shoes that represent certain countries, fine. Like Black History Month and the cloth of Niger or whatever you want to do, bro. Fam, there's people in Nigeria that want the shoe. There's people in Ghana that want the shoe, that can't get the shoe that you're selling to the rest of the world. That's about them.
Yeah, literally. There's a Niger version. I think Nike recently opened up a shop in Nigeria. So big up Nike.
Okay.
They've recently
shout out to that. I didn't know that.
In Nigeria. It was just recent, not long ago. So hopefully this will be the start of a lot more things to go. But if I tell you the number of shoes or the number of people that we help, over 1,000 orders, 2,000 orders. I'm talking even 3,000 in a year. Number of people that we're helping out. Not for profit, not making money to the end. And nothing to that we do as MySolezFly is trying to use use sneakers to better the lives of the people back home. So one of our new projects that we're trying to work on is to build a borehole for some of the towns in there. So We're
I
coming
love that.
with a means to raise money. We're going to partner with some artists back home called Ashenso. We're going to try and partner with other brands to see if we can raise some money through sneakers to get these borehole for people. I'll show you a picture of some of the, it's like a drinking water of the town that the team and I want to work on, and it's ridiculous. I don't know if when was the last time you went to Ghana, but this is
It was actually 2018. It's been ages.
this is the source of one of the.
Oh my days.
So, and they have to fetch this water, leave it overnight for it to settle.
Yeah, for the sediment to drop down. Yeah.
They'll pick the top up, boil it, let it cool down before they can drink it. So what we're trying
It's
to raise,
unbelievable.
but the goal is I think about £5,000 to drill 2 boreholes for the town, and this would go a long way. And we're trying to do this through sneakers. So the thing is spreading love through sneakers. That's the whole idea. So yeah,
Wow.
fans have a lot to do, and they can do it if they really want to. So we were hoping MySolezFly could help bridge that gap, and that's what we're doing. That's why we are doing these lives, getting people to come on to teach people about the sneakers, teach people about the sneaker history, the knowledge, try and get the information out there, because it's not just about giving them the shoes, but it's about knowing what they're wearing, knowing about this. There's so many things that could be done. But yeah, we'll leave this for another time.
Yeah, bro. No. So it's been a real eye opener. Looking on, I was just googling like about Nike, just so that we're 100% clear. It seems like they've got a presence in Nigeria without a doubt.
And South Africa.
And South Africa.
Yeah.
But definitely it seems like there's a lot of opportunity, especially with team in Ghana as well. Like there's a lot of opportunity, man. Yeah, man, we definitely need to do something about it. But yeah, no, absolutely, man. We can pick this up because I'm so interested in this, man. So yeah, let's bring
on. So let's just switch this and go into
yeah. Let me ask you about because we were talking about the EST of KIC. So before we veered off onto a tangent, right?
Yeah.
What are your, because I always want to, like, there's something telling me that I need to know this. Your cheapest pair of kicks, bro.
Cheapest pair of kicks would have to be there are two actually. So the first one is the Offspring. You know, Offspring made this Reebok collaboration.
Yeah.
A grey one, and I got it on sale. That's what.
Oh.
That's one of my cheapest ones. But this is the one with the story. This one here. Afro-Moses. Afro-Moses.
Wowza.
This is a tractor tire.
Wow.
The tire of
this is so. Is it actually made from a tractor tire?
Yeah, I'm gonna look. That's the track.
Wow, like there's the actual tread. Yeah. So what Raph is holding up in his hand is like a sandal.
Yeah.
That is actually made from a tractor tire. Yeah. No, tractor tire from a car tire.
Tractor and car tire. So this part is
tractor and tire. Oh, wowza.
Base, it has to be very solid. So they have to use something that's like very durable.
That is nuts, bro.
The story behind
that is nuts.
The story behind this. See, I'm a story guy just like you.
I love it.
Another member of the MySolezFly NY, he's in Ghana. I'd love to NY, is my guy. So we had this talk, and I was talking about how back in the days when I was in school, uni, we had to do this dress up, weird old dress up thing, and then I wore Afro-Moses, and I spoke about how I really want one in my collection again. Not knowing I know NY's mom watches our live. She's a big fan of what MySolezFly is doing. So NY's mom watches the live, and she heard me saying how much I wanted this shoe. And a few days later, NY calls me to tell me that his mom is going to get me that for Moses. She's going to Cantamanto. That's like the you know the vibe. Go to Cantamanto to get it for me. They went to Cantamanto and got this for me. One of their cousins was coming over and they bought this. So this is probably the cheapest, but very sentimental to me. Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it, bro. And you know what? That's so quintessentially Ghanaian as well.
Very.
Like the sandal is so important
Yeah.
in Ghanaian and West African culture, man.
Yeah.
Like for a lot of people, like that's their go to.
Yeah.
That's their the shoe that like
The
if
whole
I can't afford I mean if I can't get like all of these amazing, crazy, like outlandish shoes, bro, I can get that Charlie Water, bro. I can get that sandal, bro. I can draw for this, bro, and I know that I'm calm. No one's gonna take the mick out of mine. I can hold it down and it can hold me down.
Can you see
You
that?
get me? I can see the nails, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
That's
This is authentic as they come, bro.
Yeah. Bro, there's
You
a
get
story
me?
about this. It said back in the days, this was very popular for the farmers. So going to the farm, you know you're going to be probably stepping in thongs and all sort of things. And they didn't have the Wellington boots and other things. So this was super durable for them to wear when they're going onto in the farm. So this
No, man.
is the one. Yeah. Afro-Moses.
I respect it. Afro-Moses.
Yeah.
Shout out to that, bro. Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. Bro, let me ask you, what's your bop to the shops? Hi there. So nice to see you. Sorry to interrupt the pod. I'll be literally 30 seconds. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And also, if you enjoy the pod, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help. Also, if you're listening on an audio platform, feel free to give us a review, whether it be positive or negative. Just leave a review. We really, really appreciate it. Also, feel free to listen to our old episodes. And if you ever want to get in contact, if you want to let me know what you're thinking, feeling, or whatever, holler at me. My name is PROZECH. PROZECH on all social media: Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm enjoying TikTok at the moment, so feel free to holler at me. I will always holler back. And with all that being said, I'll let you get back to the pod. Toodles. That shoe that you just put on when you're just running out the house. You're not thinking about no fit. You're not thinking about anything. You're just like, oh, I'm about to run out. Let me just grab this shoe, slip it on my foot. It might even stay next to the door. What's that shoe? Ooh. But the Oreos, yeah?
Yeah. This man goes.
Yeah, Oreo 350s.
Look inside.
Yeah.
Put out the insoles.
Where the insoles?
That's I messed it up by
That shoe's so hard.
That's my beta.
Yeah, that shoe's super, super hard, bro. That shoe's super, super hard. Yeah. I feel like that shoe sort of, along with like the copper stripe and the red stripe, the new bread or whatever, like, I feel like that reignited the 350 V2, bro. I feel like that really reignited it, man, a few years ago, man. There's another question I wanted to ask you, yeah? It's one I love, yeah, right? Your house is on fire. And this is good because you got like a whole room full of things, bro. Your house is on fire and you can only grab one. Raph, MySolezFly. What shoe are you grabbing, bro? This is big to me, bro. This guy has got a mad collection, so I'm really interested to see what you're gonna grab. Wow, that shoe's so hard, bro. Shout out to Patta, bro. Another African / European brand just doing amazing things. Yeah, that shoe's hard. Was that called the Aqua Waves? I can't remember what the name of it was.
Noise Aqua.
Noise Aqua.
Noise.
Yeah, that was the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of that amazing pack that came out a couple of years ago, bro, with the Waves Monarch and yeah, bro, like yeah. Super, super, super
the
hard.
Why I'll keep this is the story behind this shoe. That's the only reason.
Come on.
Not for the value, not for anything. It's because
sentimental
reason. Someone came into my life. Someone irreplaceable came into my life whilst I was wearing this. So yeah, that's the one.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Hey, let me do something for you right now. Shout out to the irreplaceable ones, yeah? Shout out to the irreplaceable ones. You know who you are, yeah?
So that's it. So it's not about price. It's not about what it is. It's about
real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk. I love that, man. This guy is smart, you know. Anyway. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bro, just before we sort of wrap things up, bro, like we've talked a lot about MySolezFly, but like I just wanted to give you an opportunity, like in terms of like the brand and the things that you're doing, like just to shine a light on some of the bits and pieces that you're doing. I know you do you do the sneaker talks with as well.
Yeah.
I know you've got a heavy presence on TikTok, heavy presence on Instagram. Like you've got your YouTube popping off as well. Like talk to me about like creating content, sneakers, like everything that you've got going on right now, man. What's the vibe, man? What's the dream?
So with the MySolezFly Instagram, to us it's more like it's now more like a community. So it's like the people know a lot of the same people that interact are always interacting. We the sneaker talk Sunday is something that we have every Sunday to sort of like connect sneakerheads around the world, same as you're doing.
Love it.
People come on there, share their stories, teach one or two things, because you can't know everything in sneakers. Someone knows something that you don't know. Last week we had an amazing customizer on the JSM 801 customs. He came in there, smashed it, gave us a different perspective about shoes. And we've had so many amazing guests, Calf, King of Trainers, AD Sneaks.
Hold on.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, I really feel, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I feel like we need to do something, man. Calf, King of Trainers, MySolezFly, Big PROZECH, yeah, right. 4 kings from Ghana, bro.
Yeah, we need to do
bro. I feel like something needs to pop off. I'm just saying, bro.
It has to happen. I'm with you on that.
Bro, something needs to happen, bro. Because, bro, like
it needs to happen. It needs to
happen. We need, bro. I'm gonna put that to one side because that came to me when you were talking about Ghana. That popped into my heart, and I was like, bro, because I had Calf on, I've had
King of Trainers.
King of Trainers on, yeah. Franklin, shout out to him, my highness, bro. I had him on, you get me, like, and obviously you as well. And now I'm thinking that connection, bro, that core is strong, bro. I'm just saying, like, we need to hook something up. We definitely need to hook something up, but bro, please.
So, yeah, with the sneaker talk, it's just to like put the knowledge out there, let people connect, let people know that we have even people from the UAE coming in. So
amazing,
creating that connection, sharing that knowledge, bringing that exposure, and the audience mainly benefits from getting to hear these people's stories. People back home are watching this. They've learned so much. There's so many so much good feedback that we've got from people about, yo, I love the guest that came on. I love his story. He's somewhere in the world. I'm also here, but we've probably experienced the same thing, or we feel this shoe. So that's what the Sneaker Talk Sunday is trying to highlight. And then we got the YouTube as well. The YouTube is, I'm trying to, like, we're speaking Pidgin on the YouTube because we want to Pidgin English on the YouTube because we want the people back home to relate to the.
I love it.
Like, we're talking about shoes, but we're doing it in Pidgin. So that's what we're trying to. And the main thing is to put the information about, knowledge about the shoes out there. Because one thing I was realizing is, the more the sneaker community in Ghana was growing, it was sort of becoming more about the resale value of shoes. Or this is about this is £5,000. This is the best shoe. This is 3,000. But I wanted it to move away from that and let people understand the story behind some of the shoes, and it's going to make them appreciate the shoes a lot more, so that we move away from or the value. The value adds to it. Don't get me, but can't be focusing only about the resale price or the resale value of the shoe. We need to know about the history. We need to know about some of these shoes that we have. We have them because of probably a memory that you had back then, or something that this shoe stands for that you really mess with. So that is what we're trying to do with the Pidgin. So speak a language so that people can understand and relate to, and spread the information, put the knowledge out there. That's with that. And with the TikTok as well, we are trying to create short videos with information out there, like highlight certain things about the shoe. The content on TikTok is very, very diverse. Whatever comes up in any team member's mind, they just say, yo, you know what? Let's highlight this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So MySolezFly on Instagram, MySolezFly on TikTok, MySolezFly on YouTube, MySolezFly on Twitter as well. It's just to put out information, spread love, spread the knowledge, and just prove that the shoes is more than just rubber and leather. We're doing more than that. So yeah,
I love it, bro. I love it, bro.
Thank you.
All right, my G. we're slowly wrapping up. I need to ask you one of my favorite questions before we go, though. I need to ask you desert island kicks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you're stuck on a desert island. You don't know how you got there, but you have 2 pairs of shoes with you. They're not necessarily from your collection. They're any 2 pairs of shoes, right? I've opened it up, right? But I want to know, what 2 pairs of shoes do you have with you and why?
That's a tough one. That's a good question as well. Ooh. Obviously, it has to be the Noisy Aqua.
I get you.
Yeah, and we know the reason.
I get you.
The next one would have to be the Bread One.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
That'll be it. That'll be it.
Cool. See, I like it because, like, obviously the first one you're taking is for a very specific reason. The Bread One, I'm assuming you're taking that, and don't let me put words in your mouth, right? I'm assuming you're taking that because that to you is like an originator. That's one of the early ones. Like, I could restart. Plus, it's a shoe that I love.
Yes.
Like, I'm saying, like, give me the understanding behind the Bread One.
With the Bread One, it's not, obviously, well, we know the story that it's not the one that started the one. It's
yes.
Yeah, but how we see it as it's the originator. Colors are simple, red and black. I've always loved that shoe. It would go with anything, bro. I don't know what fit I'm going to put on that desert. I don't know what I'm going to have on. So I know it's definitely going to go well with the Bread One. Whatever it is that I'm going to rock, it's going to go well with the Bread One. So the history behind the shoe and how it looks, that's it for me.
No, I hear that. All right, bro. Let's jump into some quick fires, man.
Yeah.
Let's jump into some quick fires. By the way, yeah, I'm not even joking. I could talk to you for hours, bro. You're so good.
Same.
You're so good at this thing. I'm not even joking. I could talk to you for hours. Because some of the things that you've brought to my mind today, yeah, are actually very, very deep topics. Right. But because obviously families and everything like that, and I made a promise as well, yeah. I don't want to take up too much time. Yeah. You get me? Like, I made a promise, I'm gonna stick to it. But bro, there may very well be a sequel to this, because I know you are packed, you are power packed. You have a lot inside you. You're loaded. This guy is loaded.
Anytime.
Yeah, bro, we will do something. But let's jump into these quick fires, bro. All right, bro. The only thing I'll say to you with this one, Raph, yeah, right, is give it like no story time on this.
Sorry, just straight fire. Straight.
You're straight. You know what I'm saying? Straight hot fire, bro. With your chest. You get me? Like, you get me? I don't want no story.
No, we cannot be stories. To the point. So,
these guys. All right, bro. Let's do it. All right, in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's kick off with a big one. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
New Balance or Adidas?
New Balance.
Can you wear Nike and Adidas together, yes or no?
No.
What is your Jordan number?
1.
YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok?
Instagram.
Sneakers, kicks, Creps, or trainers?
Sneakers.
Your favorite collaboration?
Amamanye.
Love it. Vans or Converse?
Vans.
Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Are you doing patterns with your laces, or are you straight default laces?
Straight default laces.
Do you customize your shoes or just factory settings?
Factory settings.
Retro or innovation?
Retro.
Flip-flops or sliders?
Flip-flops.
Socks or barefoot?
Barefoot. Wait, barefoot as in like walking around, or...
No, in the shoe.
Oh, socks, definitely. Quick fun fact, I wear a new pair of socks with every new shoe.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. If it's a new shoe, I don't wear old socks. Yeah, I don't. If it's a new shoe, I have to wear new socks.
So how many, bro? I see your room, bro. How many socks do you have in your house?
This bag is full of socks. I'm not even joking. See, bro. So,
Guy is oh my days, bro. This guy has a literal. He's got a massive holder full of fresh socks, whites. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get back. Let's get back. Let's get back. Let's go back. Comfort or style?
comfort,
Fresh and clean or beaten and battered?
fresh and clean.
Washing machine or hand washing your shoes?
Hand wash.
Lows, mids, or highs?
Lows.
And lastly, triple blacks or white on whites?
Triple black.
Do you know what, man? You have to clap it up for man because that was smooth. That was smooth.
Yeah.
No crazy answers in there. Everything was A1. You get me? Big up to Raph. Do you know what? Yeah. Before I let you go, though, bro, there's a couple small questions I have to ask. Yeah, it's about the term sneakerhead. We've used it. I mentioned it, but like people have a very weird relationship with that term for some reason. Some people really vibe with the term. Some people feel they call themselves, they feel like they're part of that community. Some people are like, nah, I'm not a sneakerhead. I just like this or I just like that. Like, and they don't want to be associated with it. What does the term sneakerhead even mean to you?
For me, sneakerhead is just simple. Someone who likes shoes. That's it. Once you love shoes, you have the passion for it. To me, I see you as a sneakerhead.
I respect that.
Yeah.
And with all that being said, Raph, MySolezFly, are you a sneakerhead?
Yeah, I'm a sneakerhead. I'm not. Yeah, I mean, people don't like to put titles on themselves, like you said.
This is it.
All that, but there's nothing wrong with saying you're a sneakerhead. If it depends on how you. If someone sits somewhere and says you're corny for saying you're a sneakerhead, bro, I'm at a point in life where you understand me or not.
Bro, 100%, bro. Self-awareness is so important in this game, bro. Just know yourself, bro. Just know yourself. Don't let people tell you who you are. Don't let people tell you who you are. 100%.
It's not a title that you lord over others and say, that's where anyone.
100%. 100%. I think the gatekeeping thing, and I think the whole like, if you don't have this in your collection, if you don't have these many kicks, I think that's all played out and long, bro. If I'm being honest, I couldn't care less about any of that. Like, if you have a love and a passion for the game, bro,
Sick.
bro, that's it, man. You're part of the team, bro. You're part of the fam, and that's all it takes, man. And like, and the only like currency needed to get into the thing is love.
Yeah.
It's passion for the thing, bro. That's all it is. Like for me, that's all that matters when it comes to this thing, man. Because yeah, we didn't start the thing. We just came to meet it, bro. So why are we putting rules on it,
bro?
Like, come on, man.
Bro.
We just came to meet it, bro. We just came to see it. And after we're gone, it's still going to be here. So why are we putting rules and caveats on the thing? Just let everybody enjoy their thing the way they want to enjoy it, bro.
That I know that got into sneakers about 2 years ago. And the amount of research and knowledge he has about some of the shoes, bro, sometimes even amazes me. And his passion for shoes is incredible. And this man just came into sneakers 2 years ago. Am I going to say because he didn't start collecting 20 years ago, so he's not important? Nah, he is. It's valuable.
Nah, bro, come on. I'm saying, let's forget about all of this thing, man.
My case, for instance, there was no way I could have collected sneakers when I was in Ghana. There was no way. The only time I could have collected sneakers is moving here. But there could be someone back home who doesn't have access to shoes, doesn't have money to afford it. But the passion and the love,
they know
the sneakers.
No, I completely agree. Yeah. I completely agree, man. And the answer's fantastic. And I completely agree with everything you said. This has been an absolutely amazing interview. I've really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Raph, representing MySolezFly. Obviously, man, Ghana was in the building. Like, I'm saying, like, that Four Kings thing, just letting you know, you get me? Bruv, there's something there. We need to do something, bro. I'm telling you right now. Huh?
I need to slate you for this. I need to have a go at you for this. And
you have to have a go at me.
Yes.
Uncle, what did I do?
Your Ghana card is now on. It's pending. It's pending. And you know why. Bro, you can't tell me that you're Ghanaian and you say Nigerian jollof is the one. Bro, The 4Ks are gonna
Do you
sit
know?
down and have a discussion with you.
Let me be real, yeah. I know what he's talking about, yeah. On my Twitter, yeah, on my Twitter, bro. You know, I like to troll sometimes. It's all balanced. 100%, yeah. Don't get me wrong, yeah, right? Don't get me wrong, right? And this is me being 100% real. There's no competition. Everybody knows this. Every legitimate competition there's ever been, Ghana's won.
Yeah.
Like, and that's hands down. It's never ever been close, right? That's being real, yeah, right? But like 100%, yeah. I'm a connoisseur of jollof, bro. Like, I'm a connoisseur of jollof. As much as I love kicks, I love jollof, bro. Ghanaian jollof, I love, and the characteristics of Ghanaian jollof, I love. My mum's an amazing cook. She grew me on jollof, bro. I make jollof. My wife makes jollof. We are jolloffers, bro. You get me? We are part of the Wolof people. You get me? Like, we are part of the Wolof. You get me? Like, I'm saying, like, Nigerians do jollof, and their style of jollof is an acquired taste. And I'm not even gonna lie. It's an acquired taste. That party style is an acquired taste, and it's not my favorite. And I would never claim it to be. So I was trolling a little bit. It was definitely a troll. But the thing is, yeah, don't get me wrong though. Bro, I've been at parties with Nigerian jollof band a little bit, bro, and I'm alright with it. Bro, calm down, bro. No, with a doubt, bro. Like, no, I've got no issue with Nigerian jollof. I just know which one's better. Yeah. I've got taste buds, bro. I know what one's tastes better. You get me? It's not close.
It could be whoever is cooking it. Some Ghanaian can make jollof.
This is it, bro. This is it. When it comes to me, yeah, I'm not biased. It's not a Ghana Nigeria thing. First of all, what grain of rice are you using? You get me? Chat to me, bro. Chat to me, bro. What grain? This is it. This is it, bro. I'm not new to the game. I'm true to the game, bro. What grain of rice are you using? Because there's certain grains that are prohibited. You get me? There's certain grains, yeah, that are not. We don't talk about them when it comes to jollof. And if you're using them for jollof, it's because you've not been educated in the right fashion. And I will never hold that against you, but you will know that that's not the right jollof when you have the right jollof. You get me? You get me? I said it in a nice way. Big up to Raph, because he's been an amazing guest, bro. You've been absolutely amazing. Raph, do you wanna just like take another minute, man, and just let people know about like your social media, what you got going on, let the people know how they can support and stuff.
So yeah, if you want to support the team, please follow us on MySolezFly, MySolefly on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. We're trying to bring some awareness to the sneakerhead community in Africa, trying to spread the love, trying to spread the knowledge. That's all we want to do. So yeah, appreciate every love you guys want to show us. Thank you. But yeah,
absolutely,
thank
man.
You
people
so much for bringing me on this thing. It's such an honor. You've been a great host, and I must say, been madly. So yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure, bro. Like, this is something that I've been wanting to do for a minute, man. As I'm going through social media, as I'm going through like the people that I vibe with, and I'm seeing people connected to certain people, certain names come up, and you start looking at them, start vibing, and you're like, bro, I like their vibe, man. I like what's going on, man. And then I'm hearing the acts and I'm like, fam, these are my people. I need to get involved. So as soon as I'm made aware, bro, I'm not shy, bro. I reach out, man, direct. And sometimes people reach back and it's calm, and sometimes they don't. And it's life. You get me? You gotta take that on the chin, bro. But big up to you, man. You were super humble and hospitable, man. You just say, oh yeah, bro, let's hook it up, man. And yeah, I really, really respect that, man. Especially because I know, like, obviously you guys are busy. You've got a lot of stuff going on, man. I really respect just the time, you get me, and just like taking time from your family, man. I couldn't thank you enough, man. This has been an amazing episode. Like, honestly, one of the best interviews like we've done. I say that every week, man, but like I feel like different aspects, and this has really been like what you've taught me. You've taught me some stuff, bro. You've taught me actually some stuff that are really cool. Not just about the whole African aspect, but also the sowing the good seeds, bro. Because Slider Cut said it similarly, bro, about sowing good seeds. And I feel like in the community, like when you're trying to build a community, I feel that's really, really important, especially when there are people out here that are struggling to get what you get. You get me? Like, and I work with some brands, bro. So sometimes I get some stuff and I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, whereas the other people are actually struggling to just even get that,
Yeah.
bro. I need to be able to do that, bro. And honestly, from this month, and I'm gonna keep you updated as well.
Yeah.
From this month, bro, I'm gonna start putting out that good energy, bro. I
Solid.
need to acknowledge that I haven't been doing it. I need to acknowledge I haven't been doing it, and I'm gonna start putting out that strong energy, that good
Yeah.
energy, bro.
Please.
And you get me? I'm gonna reload that sneakers.
Oh man.
I'm gonna put out that good energy. I'm gonna reload that sneakers, and let's see what God he gets.
Fresh.
Alright, people, man, you already know, man. This has been another episode of your Kicks Chronicles. We had the amazing, the illustrious Raph from MySolezFly in the building. He did his thing, and it was absolutely amazing. People, once again, make sure to go light them up. You get me? Go and show your love and your support, and while you're at it, swing us by and give us a little follow. Why don't you? You get me? Like, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for sticking around and being with us and spending a little bit of time with us. We'll be back again. Keep on supporting us. We keep on producing dope content. You get me? So yeah, until the next time I see you, man, down the roads, look after yourself and stay blessed. Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify and